Life can be tough, life can be hard. Whatever's there that lives may break your heart. But through the constant fits and the inspiring lifts, you can once succeed with a pound of weed.
Life is just a giant circle.
The older I've got, the wiser I've felt, the more I've understood that I don't need certain people in my life. People who are dragging me down, people who are putting anchors on my foot, they won't give me any reason to look for my true destiny.
We are meat sacks on a rock, floating in space, orbiting a giant hydrogen ball, which orbits the centre of the Milky Way, and we think we're special, but we're not. You see, if you look at the grand scheme of things, we are nothing but a speck of nothingness. And just sitting here on TikTok twerking. But really, you're nothing of just this piece of meat orbiting a star. Let's
Through clouds and skies, through ground and grass, through roads and toads. If there's one thing I've understood in life, is never make an omelette with 2% lower potential gravity than the speed in kilometres with the potential light years that it takes you to have sexual explicit activities.
The Earth is a ball, the galaxy's a disc, but most of all, your mum's got a diabetic heart risk.
One thing that I've learned through my tenure of life, so don't trust anyone, because through thick and thin, or blood, sweat and tears, there's just always that person who's waiting to put a 17-inch pair of scissors through your breathing gland.
Whenever you feel lonely, whenever you feel scared, you look up at the stars and you think, I wish I was there. But all of a sudden, your back hurts. You realise, my cerebral vortex hurts. I think I've got spondylosis. Well, that shouldn't stop you from having your dreams. Yes, you may be bedbound, but that doesn't mean your imagination's bedbound. It just means you're lazy.
Always focus on yourself. Focus on what makes you happy and what brings light to the darkness that sometimes fonders in that adventurous and crazy and disorganised mind of yours. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, even if both the entrance and exit is blocked. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, unless that's shut. Obviously you can't get out. There's always something to be fulfilled in your life, as long as you chase something, as long as you chase it with the integrity and the desire to make something, to make worth out of what you're living. There's always something that's here waiting for you to smash with your ambition and will to succeed and to power through the hard time.
Just a stick, right? Piece of wood. Nothing special. Wrong. See, this wood came from the Congo jungle, which has magical powers. And the wisdom of life can cause you crippling debt to the power of 7. But if you look at the quantum waveforms at the scale of atomic structures, you realise that we're nothing more than subatomic particles making about... If you watch Peppa Pig at 3 AM, it will push you to the limit of life, and you will desire the most incredible disorders of life into the veiny Sonic's Colzine session of 2863-43-215-727 of life, and you
you're ever lying on the couch and you feel an urging and powering boner, no, if you're ever on a couch and you feel an urging and thrusting boner, hit the skyscraper of your pants, and the girl that is conveniently sitting beside you in front of you feels it, don't be embarrassed. Go through with it. Fuck her in the arse, fuck her in the pussy. See how it goes. Live for the moment, live for today. In the morning, if you wake up and she calls it small, no, that isn't cool. But you can work through it with your embodiment and your character building of knowing I do not tolerate such profound language. I tried my best to fuck you, but your pussy was leaking with gone off milk.
Viagra helps as well.
Viagra helps, but always do it at your own will. Never be pressured into a situation that could foreseeably see you in much deeper consequences.
When life gives you lemons, you don't make lemonade, you exceed yourself into make an electric powered lemonade scooter get. But if that doesn't work for you, then I guess there's nothing that will work. If you sat on the couch, you're a lazy piece of beautiful work. And if you're at the gym, you're the grass is never green on the other side, to be honest.
Except
I just can't.
Except it's greener on the other side.
Well, no, because if you walk across this line, we'll experience some gravitational force and lenses of, because you know how light when light hits a black hole, it bends around the event horizon, causing it to give it a accretion disk. So, if we use this logic, hopefully it isn't snapping off, we should be able to use a quantum gravitational gravitational lensing to effectively seek out galaxies that are beyond the capability of the human eye.
Good vocab.
But if you don't use your gravitational lensing, you still have one more chance, and that is seeking help from a mental psychiatrist. Okay, yeah, psychiatrist. Every time, you're always playing. Always. We just don't want to do it anymore. Why is it always a plane? Psychiatrist, that will work. If that doesn't work for you, don't be lost. You must use your wisdom to seek out help. By looking up at the stars and realising you're not the only one in the universe. There's many more of you. Because when you make a decision, there's a thing called quantum string theory, and it basically splits the universe into two, where you pick one decision, the other decision is picked by the other decision, and basically you create a new ultimate universe, and just, basically, you like doing a lot of naughty things. Grass is never green enough.
If you're ever sitting there in a puzzled gaze, and you ponder on what opportunities may lie ahead, if you just grab it with one hand, or two, because you might have better grip, then quotes are not the place to go. Because quotes are just words on a blank piece of paper. What I'm trying to say is, they're just words. Worthless and fabricated words that don't really add any value to what you're doing on that couch. Very sad and dissecting the opportunities you may or may not have. Get up, fucking up, take a shower, and go fly to the moon. You might crash, you might fall mid-air, but at least you gave it a good old try, and you reached for the stars, even when the stars were 700. How far are stars away?
Alpha Centauri is 24 trillion miles away, and that's the closest star.
Even though the closest.
Proxima Centauri. Alpha Centauri is 4.36 light years away.
Is that the closest star?
No, Proxima Centauri is the closest star.
How far is that?
4.24 light years, or 24 trillion miles.
So the even though the closest star is 4.4 light years.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm struggling here. I'm not very good with
4.26,
recipes.
but, you know,
4.66.
4.26.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is, fucking take risks in life. If you fucking fall and break both legs and paralyse your whole body, at least you try. Don't sit there, fucking look at quotes and think, oh my god, that's so relatable. Fucking go and do whatever makes you happy. Drive. But if whatever you're doing that makes you happy involves something fucking stupid, then fuck off.
Get up, cause we gon' light up this place. We got that business for days. Tokyo GA from the outer space. So cover and dock, you're out of luck, we don't give up.